All right, it's Minnie Fox with Elite Network. Today, in our entertainment category, we have special guest Louis Skywalker Clark of nDemand. He's visiting us here right from Las Vegas, and I want to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind. Let's talk about your group. Again, I've been to see you at Paris Hotel. You guys make so much wonderful, I don't want to call it noise and music, it's just that sound. And when you walk in, you can be heard from the bar. You can be heard from the slot machines. You can be heard from the gaming tables. And even those girls that are up there spinning around, I think they're really dancing to your music, because what's playing where they are is not on beat. But if you stand there and you watch them long enough, they're actually in tune to what they're singing, which is pretty cool. You didn't know that,
I
did
didn't
you?
know that.
So, but I've also seen you play at a couple other venues around town. But I'm really curious to know, how did you come up with the name nDemand? What does it mean?
Pretty much it's what it says, in demand.
Okay.
And you know, it's funny, Minnie. It later came to me as we got rolling, performing in different venues, a lot of the storied venues in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the people would say, "You guys are really in demand," and so I was like, "Okay, the name really fits."
Right.
But some time ago, my a dear friend of mine who we've been singing together for about 15 years, my bass singer, and we were back in 2002. We were going through some names and this and that and the other, and a couple of names popped up that just didn't suit us, and so I said, well, let's go with this. Let's try this, you know. And it was silent for a little while, and then I said, yeah, that sounds good, you know, and we stuck with the name nDemand.
Okay. So tell us just a little bit about the group. You know, I've watched you sing, and you guys do this wonderful doo-wop, but there's no music, and they just come out of nowhere creating this harmony, and they sound so wonderful. And you think that the bass player's playing and the guitar's playing and the piano's playing, what have you, but it's just you all making this wonderful sound, like the guys in New York when they're on the stoop and they're doing their whole little thing. It's kind of cool. You think they'll do that for me?
Absolutely.
Okay, because I'm definitely going to ask. But tell us each member of the group's name and what they are actually sing, if they're a soprano or tenor.
Okay. With nDemand, as you know, there's 4 singers. We have as I mentioned, a bass singer. He sings bass and baritone.
And that's
His name is David Franklin.
David Franklin. Okay.
And don't get it wrong, not Melvin Franklin. David Franklin. And David's from Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit. Okay.
And David and I have been singing together for about 15 years. Then there's the second tenor.
Second tenor.
Well, actually, there's 2 second tenors.
Okay.
Actually, they both sing the same things, but it kind of works out for us. A second tenor and a baritone.
Okay.
He's from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. His name is Jerron Lovings. He sings first tenor, second tenor, baritone. And to complement Jerron, there's we call him Nino Breeze. He's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and he sings first tenor, second tenor, and baritone as well. I believe his forte is mostly baritone,
Okay.
but he is very versatile. He calls himself the void filler. So when he hears a note not there, he'll put the note there, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? And so
And you
singing
sing-
doo-wop, and I
you sing-
and I sing second tenor and first tenor.
First tenor and second tenor.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and some fifth tenor.
Okay.
You know, when we feel the need. So we do have all bases covered vocally wise. What we are is a doo-wop a cappella singing group, but we do so many other things.
Mm-hmm.
We do a lot of cover songs, and I believe to date each artist, each individual member is working on individual projects, solo projects, and we're hopefully this year we'll come together to collaborate on an nDemand project.
Well, that would be great.
Yeah, it's I mean, you know, God has blessed us thus far with everything and that we have, and all the places we've had opportunity to visit, and the people we've had opportunities to sing for. You know, so it's a lot of hard work, and a lot of people see us and they look and they say, "Oh, that's easy." until they get up there and try to do it.
Right,
You
exactly.
know, my bass singer, somebody told David some time ago that to be able to sing a cappella, it can either be an asset or a liability. Right? Because if one note is off, it throws everything up.
Yeah, for sure it does. For sure it does. Now, just real quick, because I thought it was kind of cool, let's go over these stage performance names once again. So we got Skywalker.
Yeah, that's me, Skywalker.
The Filler.
That's Nino Breeze.
Filler.
Void
okay.
Filler.
Void Filler. Skywalker Void Filler.
Taste of the Bass.
Taste of the Bass.
And Jerron.
And Jerron.
I'm sorry, Jerron, if you're watching this.
Well, Jerron is sweet and mellow. How about that? All right, so if we have
Sweet and
Jerron
mellow.
and sweet and mellow, and then we got a little taste of the bass, and then we come in with the void filler a little bit, yeah?
Yes.
And then it's always a breeze. See, that's how we do this on the Elite Network.
Listen to
Louis, thank you so much for
I am
coming
so
on my
blessed
show.
to be here. Thank you
I'm
for
so
having me.
very excited. And the next time I go to the Paris Hotel or anywhere else that you're performing, because I've been following you for about 7 years now, you know, I can lovingly say that I have breezed in. I had a little bit of the bass here and there. Got a little Skywalker to go with that, yeah? And then cool and mellow is all it is. That's what we're talking about today, yes?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Minnie.
so yes.
You mentioned something earlier about my ginger mints.
It's the ones I like to eat.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what? I found some for you.
You did?
And I brought you some. Is that okay?
Oh, isn't that cool?
I didn't want you to skip.
Oh, he had him behind his back all the time. He let me sit here and
And I'm gonna
talk
present
about
you with
that. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, looky now. See, now I'd be remiss if I didn't just open one and put it in and see. So that means when I can get nDemand to come on the show, my voice would be all good. And I can sing for them finally, right? How about that?
How about that?
But thank you so much, Louis.
Thank you.
Here's what we're going to do. If you have a wonderful story that you want to share with us, maybe it's something in entertainment, business, community, or it's just a simple life story that you want to share, single parent, single mom, call us here at the Elite Network and let us help you get your story out there. I am Minnie Fox. We're going to sign off right now, and we're going to have a good time right here in Las Vegas, and we'll see you the next time. So,
So nice, yeah.
thank you
Did
so
you like that,
much.
man?
And we're going to be rolling into the set because you show me how to do that.
We'll figure it out.
That's right, that's right.